favor of the amendment to the motion? So that means the amendment would pass 4-3. Now, any discussion on the amended policy? Because that means the amendment passes. Is there any discussion on the policy as amended? If there's no discussion on the policy as amended, I guess I should do this with a show of hands, because the way the last one went. All in favor of the policy as amended, please raise your hand. Okay, and I'll do it this way, so it's done at the beginning, and all opposed. The policy passes as amended, 4-3. Thank you. Next, Mr. O'Dell.
Recommendation S2017-45, the school committee upon the recommendation of the superintendent, supported by a policy and curriculum subcommittee, approve the first reading of the procurement policy DJ.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Motion made by Mrs. Saviano, second by Mrs. McBride. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, passes.
Recommendation S2017-46, that the school committee upon the recommendation of the superintendent and supported by the policy curriculum subcommittee, approve the second reading of the bidding requirement policy DJC.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Saviano, second by Mr. O'Dell. Any discussion on this policy?
I just want to make sure, Pauline, this policy is okay with you? Yes? All right, no.
Any other questions, comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it, motion passes. Next.
Recommendation S2017-47, that the school committee upon the recommendation of the superintendent and supported by the policy curriculum subcommittee, approve the first reading of the graduation requirement policy IKF.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Saviano, second by Mrs. McBride. Any discussion? Questions, comments? Okay. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it, the motion passes. Next.
Recommendation S2017-48, that the school committee upon the recommendation of the superintendent and supported by the budget facility subcommittee, approve the Colt Andrews Walkway Plaza bid.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Saviano, second by Mrs. McBride. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Bradshaw.
This is really to Ms. McBride, Chair of the Budget Subcommittee. If we are going with anything less than the lowest bid, do we have a rationale why we would?
Well, we can always go with a bid that isn't the lowest bid, but in this case, the recommendation is the lowest bid for the walkways and then the lowest bid for the facade cleaning, and you'll notice they're two separate companies.
I did, thank you. Any other questions? I'm assuming that means, by the way, that this was the motion in front of us is actually to approve the low bidder.
Yeah, let me read it. I'll read it.
For the Cole Andrews Walkway Plaza bid, the award is to Alpha Omega Company.
That's the recommend.
That's the recommendation is that we award the bid to Alpha Omega in the amount of $258,000.
Mr. Saviano, did you have a question? I saw the light coming on. You got it? Okay. Any other questions? Okay, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it, the motion passes.
Recommendation S2017-49, that the school committee upon the recommendation of the superintendent and supported by the budget facility subcommittee, approve the Colt facade cleaning and repair bid.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Saviano, second by Mrs. McBride. Any discussion?
Well, again, while Alpha Omega did bid for this job, we're awarding it to RD Preservation.
That's the recommendation.
So the recommendation is to award it to RD Preservation in the amount of $148,662.
Did that answer your question, Mr. Saviano?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it, the motion passes. Next.
Recommendation S2017-50, that the school committee, upon the recommendation of the superintendent, supported by the budget facility subcommittee, approve assigning the fund balance.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Semmiano, second by Mrs. McBride. Any discussion?
Can we state for the record what the recommendation from the budget facility subcommittee is on this one as well? Thank you.
The budget subcommittee is recommending that we assign this to capital projects.
Amount to be determined.
Yeah, I'm sorry, and an amount to be determined.
Thank you.
Any other questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it, the motion passes. Next.
Recommendation S2017-51, that the school committee, upon the recommendation of the budget facility subcommittee, approve the 2018 preliminary budget.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Semmiano, second by Mrs. McBride. Any discussion?
Just for clarification, since there were some questions, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Pauline, this is just a recognition of the amount of money that Joint Finance gave us as our budget for next fall. It's a preliminary budget, it's a moving item, but our policy requires that we present a preliminary budget this time of the year, so that's what we're doing.
Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor? All opposed? The ayes have it, the motion passes. Next.
Recommendation S2017-52, that the school committee, upon the recommendation of the superintendent, approve the superintendent 2018 Rhode Island student survey.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Semmiano, second by Mrs. McBride. I should just play that over again.
Yeah.
Any discussion?
Can someone just explain in 2 sentences what exactly it says?
Mario, I give that to you.
We're working with the Bristol Warren Substance Abuse Task Force, and one of the requirements for grant applications is to have permission from the school committee and the superintendent to disseminate the survey.
That seems like more than 2 sentences.
Very example.
Okay. All right, any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor? All opposed? The ayes have it, motion passes.
Mr. Chair, I abstain.
I'm sorry.
Abstain on that vote.
All right, one abstention from Mr. Bradshaw. Next.
Okay. The recommendation S2017-53, that the school committee, upon the recommendation of the superintendent, approve the administrator's contracts renewal.
Motion made by Mr. O'Gell, second.
I'll second it for purposes of discussion.
Second by Mrs. McBride.
John, where were you on this?
Discussion.
It was intentional.
Any discussion on this item? Comments, questions? No comments or questions? No comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Opposed, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, I believe there are 2 opposed, so the motion passes. That ends. Brian and John. Okay. Motion passes. Moving on to school subcommittee reports and initiatives, budget facilities, Marge.
I don't have anything really exciting to report. Our next meeting is the 3rd Monday of July, and we're getting into summer projects and a field project, and so it's going to get a little exciting coming up. Plus, we're still working on looking at our budgets and moving the money and the numbers and seeing what we can come up with. So anybody who wants to come now would be a good time, because we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of what we're going to do. The next meeting is the 3rd Monday in July at 6 o'clock at Olive.
That would be the 17th
That would be the 17th.
at 6 o'clock. Thank you, Mr. McBride. Next, the policy curriculum subcommittee. Erin.
Thank you. We will not be having a meeting in July, because the first Monday of the month falls on the 3rd. And so our next meeting will be August 7th, and we always have that in Bristol at the district office, and everyone is more than welcome to join. Thank you.
That's at 6 o'clock as well.
6 p.m.
Thank you. Personnel contract negotiations, that would be me, and at this point in time, there's nothing remarkable to indicate. We're just moving forward. Things are progressing with the contract negotiations. So we hope to be able to wrap it up shortly before maybe it gets too hot. Okay. Thank you. Wellness, that's Adam, and he's not here. So we'll leave that one. Chairperson's initiatives. I have one thing that I just want to make sure I report to everyone here, because over the last few weeks, there's been a lot of talk and conversation and a couple of meetings with elected officials. I actually sat with Dr. Andrade and the council chair from Bristol, town administrator from Bristol, the town manager from Warren. The president of Warren Council was unable to attend that. In any event, the goal of these people getting together and then listening to the Warren Town Council at their meeting is that is a willingness and desire to have a workshop type setting, collaborative meeting with all three elected bodies to actually sit and discuss the future of education in this school district and all the issues that surround that. Most notably, I hope that we will focus on all of the positive things that have been done and what we need to do to keep it going that way. So I just want to let you know I'm waiting for correspondence at this point from the town of Warren, who indicated at their meeting that they were going to try to organize the initial workshop set. As soon as I get notification of that, I will make sure that all of you are informed, so you can feel free to attend.
Well, that was all I was going to say. Before we start these meetings, I think that we should all meet as a group to decide kind of what direction we want to go to some extent.
I don't have an issue with that at all. The way that I understood the desire for these meetings was not to go in with any preconceived notion, but just have an open forum and have discussion. And so no one was supposed to be going into the meeting with anything other than their own views and opinions, not the opinion of their body or this body.
Mr. Chair, the only reason I asked that question is because of the editorials and the letters to the editor in the paper seem to lean in one direction, and so I don't know that anyone's going to come in there with preconceived notions when it's right out there in black and white. So I'd like to be able to speak on it as part of this group before anybody speaks on it to a larger group. Because I'd like to see it somewhat somewhat in sync.
Yes, the intent, Marge, was to do it in a workshop setting, so there was no vote from any one group as to what their desire was before you went there.
Tell them to stop writing letters then.
You can feel free to write your own. Mr. Saviano, I think.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Was there any target time in a particular month or a particular week or anything like that?
John, I was at the Warren Town Council meeting. They really just said they were going to choose a few dates and get them to the respective bodies for which one would be convenient. I haven't received any yet. I don't believe that Dr. Andrade has received any yet. So I don't know. All I know is that I'm of the belief that some type of workshop with all the two town councils and us should be set up so that we can have that discussion and we can all move forward collaboratively as a unit.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say happy birthday, Ms. Anderson.
Thank you.
See, Marge, I was going to ask you to sing before we adjourn.
discussion among ourselves as a committee.
In March, thank you. But I really was going to ask you to say, Leslie is 29 years young. I'm not going to tell anybody how many anniversaries she's had of that birthday, but happy birthday, Leslie.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you still smiling after all these years.
Absolutely.
Well, there was a cute joke on Facebook today that said that you don't know how old you are until you're scrolling down to the year you were born. And then you realize how many years ahead of that number there are.
All right, I'm done.
You're done, because Leslie didn't scroll down too far. Any other questions? Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Yes.
Motion made by Mrs. McBride, second by Mr. O'Dell, Mr. Bradshaw. All in favor? All opposed? The ayes have it. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.